Hello, this is Scott Taylor. I am the Managing Director of Utilities and Public Works for the City of Tyler, and this is your Public Works Projects Update. There was a channel through here, probably was undersized, in a heavy rain event, I believe probably in 2016. The wall collapsed, and then the erosion started on the yards on the side. As you can guess, this is right in the middle of a residential area. Very narrow area to work in, and so we quickly came up with a design and got this project bid for construction. Took a lot of cooperation from the citizens, which we thank greatly for them putting up with the time to do construction. But this was one that had to be done very quickly. We even got approved by FEMA for reimbursement on this project, so we will get some funds back that we expended from the government. But this was a very good project. It went very quickly, very well. I think it was very well received. I think we addressed all the issues that the citizens had, because we had to take down fences. And you'll notice here behind me, you'll see a brand new fence back here. So a lot of these places we took down new fences, had to replace yards. I know we even had to go up in some people's yards, so we had to replace yards. So everybody was very cooperative on this project, and this was a very good project, went very well. We're smoke testing the sanitary sewer system along with all the other evaluation work we're doing, and this is mainly to look at what's going on with the private service connections. It also from time to time can tell us there's a problem that we couldn't identify by just looking at a camera or just walking along the surface where we could see anything. So that's part of it, but really we want to identify how much infiltration and inflow we're getting off of the private services. Based on that, we may make some decisions on sizes of pipe, things like that. In some instances, we may write a nice little letter to the citizens and say, hey, put your clean out cap back on your clean out if that's the only thing we see. And so we're not, it would be very expensive to replace all the private lines. I know we have roughly 655 miles of sewer line in the city that's ours to maintain. If you started walking, you could walk from here to Atlanta, Georgia. Well, we believe we have the same amount on the private side, so then you get to walk back from Atlanta to Tyler. And doing that is, it's just a step to identify further potential I&I areas, and then we can make decisions on the size of the piping that we're going to replace. So Davis, talk to me a little bit about this project. I understand we've been extending the runway, get a little longer runway. So what all has gone into doing that?
Of course, a lot of it's been a lot of teamwork with FAA, and what we had before with about a 60-year-old runway with a thin layer of asphalt over iron ore base, we've got now a very thick pavement section where ultimately we have 14 inches of concrete over about a foot of a really strong base material. So it's going to allow us to carry a lot more weight out here.
So for those of us that fly off and on, what size of plane are we talking about that can land out here regularly?
Regularly, you could see like the 737 class aircraft. Of course, right now we provide service to the larger regional jets and the wide variety of those. And step it up to the use of 757 aircraft on it.
My understanding of funding is it's about 90% FAA and 10% the city.
That's the case. All this project has been paid for through FAA grants, and that being 90% of that. And then the 10% through the half-cent sales tax. But then in turn, we've applied for and been accepted for PFC funds to reimburse the half-cent sales tax fund.
That's a great, I think, this is an asset to the community. I think we need to continue to promote it. I know we're actively continuing to pursue other airlines to come back. I mean, United, I know, was here once. Maybe we can get more airlines here and have more options for the people that live in Tyler that want to fly out of here.